Unfriended 2. Dark Web. Because anything that has Dark Web in the title fills me with nothing but the highest of expectations. I'm sure we all know by now how good Hollywood movies are at portraying the internet.
They haven't found us yet, just cracked the outer layer of our system. I'll start an intrusion inspection and find out who our rat is.
What the hell?
How the fuck? You guys remember Ken from the first Unfriended, right? The one who was meant to be a computer hacker and filled us in on all the tech stuff us dumb normal people wouldn't understand. Well now, this is a movie where the bad guys are Ken. They better hope no one has a blender. The very first thing we're greeted with is some intense password guessing. I take it a sign of things to come. This goes on for quite a while, by the way. What exactly is his plan if he can't guess the password? Oh man, I can't believe it wasn't Big Dick 69. Actually, I'm gonna make that my password from now on. Exhausted from his repeated attempts, eventually the computer just gives up and lets him in. Hey, at least the guy has some good music taste. We then have to watch every painful second of him logging into his Google account to download, I don't know, Fortnite hacks or something. The download is revealed to be a software that he created that can automatically translate spoken words into sign language, which honestly is actually pretty cool. Shame it's immediately followed up by him logging onto Facebook though, that's all his brownie points gone. Wait, is that Shane Dawson? Our charming protagonist then calls a girl named Maya, who I assume he may be a little fond of.
I just added a new feature, so when the app doesn't understand a word, you just type it in, and it automatically connects you to the ASL site, and then oh, damn it, hold on. Sorry.
Oh yeah, dude, she's loving it. I must admit, I'm impressed so far at how they're nailing Max so realistically. Our main character, evidently named Matthias, then gets invited to a game night call with the boys. Wow, I can't believe I found someone worse at messaging people than me. Also, I swear, this movie plays as much copyrighted music as possible just so I can't show clips of it. Before Matthias can actually spend time with his friends, he receives a strange message on Facebook. I love that this takes immediate priority. Turns out that the Nora the messages are addressed to is from the original owner of the laptop, which we can piece together since Matthias clearly does not have this much game. Why would you Google that? Oh yes, let me just casually search up the name of one of the 7 billion people in the world. Wait, nothing came up? Turns out that catastrophically horny girl is not the only one that Nora has been messaging, however. Oh my god, it just keeps going. But alas, the horny must wait. The boys are calling.
Hey, how about we go analog, huh? Little toot.
Oh yep, now this is starting to look familiar.
Hi MTV, my name is Kendra. I live in Malibu, I'm into blank, and I love to have a good time.
Hi, my name is Kendra. I'm from Malibu. I'm into having sex on top of a pizza, and I love having really good time.
Hi, my name's Adam. Holy shit, who are any of you people?
Hello, I sliced you a rabbit bowl.
Really?
Before he can rejoin the call, Matthias receives some more thirst messages on Facebook, revealing that it is in fact an international horniness for this man.
Why do you think Facebook and Twitter are free? Because you're
the
product. Yes, they own every single thing you post.
Well, I hate this guy already. Matthias then makes the only reasonable response by immediately going into his DMs to start chatting shit. His friend tells him that the reason for the constant crashing on his laptop should be because the hard drive is full, or because he's using a Mac. While his friend AJ continues to go off about lizard people or some shit, Matthias installs a storage detecting software to try and see if he can resolve the issue. In the meantime, being as persistent as ever, he tries his luck with Amaya again, with about the same amount of success as before. The app reveals that 960 gigabytes of his storage is taken up by untitled data, which is probably, it's hentai, yeah, it's definitely all hentai. Upon locating the hidden folder, Matthias does what all of us would honestly do and begins snooping around instead of just deleting it. And inside is a HD rip of Paranormal Activity. And some other stuff. Their friends Nari and Serena then interrupt their snooping to bring them an important announcement. BAM! I still don't know who you people are!
Serena, is your mom excited?
Yeah. She's really excited.
Oh.
I just, you know.
The cancer's progressed, so it's into her brain, and
Well, while I've got you guys here, I thought I'd show you guys some of my Bionicle sets. I'm sure you might appreciate them more than the last guys did. Dude, is that new juice?
No idea. I always thought Matthias and Amaya would be the first to... Nori!
Is he just doing this while he's still on the call with everyone? They're gonna see him and think he's having a Vietnam flashback or something. Dude, are you okay? Oh, I didn't think she was actually going to call back. Must have been impressed with those programming skills of his. Dude, you know you can just quit the call, right? His Amaya redemption arc is interrupted when he gets spammed by the most annoying Facebook user on the entire planet. Dude sounds like my YouTube comment section. It's revealed that the person hounding him with like a bajillion messages is in fact the real pussy slayer himself in all his glory, Nora C, using one of his friends' accounts and demanding to know who's using his laptop. Not sure why he'd want it so bad considering the apparent state of it though. Matthias defends himself by saying that it was a totally legit sale off of Craigslist, but Nora's having none of that. Oh, excuse him for not finding it in 0.2 seconds, Erica. I mean, Nora. Turns out he actually did steal it, though. God damn it, Matthias. Before he can do the right thing and return it to its owner, our heroic protagonist demonstrates even more goodwill by immediately being swayed by the promise of money. He receives a message telling him to talk on the river, a program neither Matthias nor his tech consultant friend have ever heard of before. So, you know, he just clicks on it. Nah, don't Google it or anything. Google's only for searching random people's names.
Matthias, are you okay?
I thought you were going somewhere. What's going on?
Minecraft! Whoa, holy shit, how fast can he type? His friends finally notice that he's been staring into space for 10 straight minutes, and so ask him to share his screen.
It's an overlay network. You're being bounced around everywhere.
What's an overlay network?
Hey, Damon, you gotta translate that, man.
Oh, sorry. It's so no one can track you.
Just like today's sponsor, NordVPN.
Shit, this is Darknet.
Oh my god. Did he really just say that?
The ferryman of Hades who carries souls of the newly deceased across the river Styx. And Acheron that divides the world of the living from the world of the dead.
Dude, this is Darknet!
It's a fake name, guys. It's Charon backwards.
Charon the Fourth. Charon 4, yeah.
He's one of them.
Dude, this is Darknet!
Charon 68.
Well, poor schmuck never made it to 69.
Yeah, we all have that one friend like that. Also, I am that friend. Ken 2.0 explains that the footage he has on the laptop is from a hacker group, breaking into vulnerable Wi-Fi connections to spy on people.
Hackers can activate the camera on laptops and phones and disable the indicator lights so you wouldn't even know that they were on.
Oh.
Even the director of the FBI says he keeps this covered.
Yeah, so think about that next time you're servicing a porn addiction, AJ.
Uh-oh, someone didn't put tape on every camera in their house. Now they're going to see this for 12 hours.
This guy's good.
Yeah, this takes mad skills. He might be a goddamn maestro.
They open up another file to discover that the guy has $10 million in Robux.
10 million. Do you see that?
It's almost 11.
Free money just sitting there.
No.
Since we're still not quite past the point of no return, Matthias has to be goaded into making some more bad decisions.
Matthias, don't open it, please.
No, just open.
From here, we get to see more of the laptop owner's epic vlogs. Hey guys, welcome to Nora Pranks. Today we are starving a girl to death and seeing how she reacts. Let's get straight into it, guys.
Okay, these are custom videos. These are... Guys, that's what they're trading.
Wow, and that's the best camera quality they can afford?
The last one, it's a small file. It's smaller than the other ones.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pranking My Sleeping Girlfriend Prank.
I'm confused.
What? So before Matthias can leak his upcoming uploads to the public, the hacker begins tracking him down.
Dude, this is Darknet.
Oh, of course, the black text messages. Yeah, that makes it look way scarier. Ah, yes, and the messages erase themselves too. What can't these hackers do? I am going to beg them to turn down the creepypasta glitch effects. It's actually somehow making this less scary.
Please don't hurt her. I'll do anything you want me to do. I will do anything, I promise.
Shit, this is Darknet.
So the guys are like, hey, so I'm gonna kill her and stuff if I don't get my 2016 MacBook Pro. So can you like please give it back, please?
Bring
Wait,
the
where's
laptop with
Damon?
you because
Where's Damon?
I don't know. He said something.
No. We need Damon.
David!
I love that all of the messages he gets are in all caps because then I read them like this. If anyone leaves, Amaya is dead. She's getting dressed. He won't hear me coming.
You can. It's not real.
What?
It's a game. I made the whole thing up. It's a game.
Holy shit, he got you guys good. Anyway, so he convinces his friends that the whole thing up until now was just an elaborate ARG.
An alternate reality game.
Yes, thank you. And now the messages coming in from the hacker guy just sound like encouraging support. Watch Nari, she's still suspicious, but I think the others bought it. Only just now realizing that he still has all of the hacker's money, Mephiles decides to go on the offensive and starts threatening to spend all of his V-Bucks, much to the chagrin of Nora. Darn, all I want is the laptop. Please don't spend my V-Bucks, I need the skin.
You stupid motherfucker. All I want is my laptop.
Oh, that's the voice we're going with, huh?
They monitor all Bitcoin accounts. They're gonna think I'm trying to cash out.
Uh-oh.
Listen to me. If they find out that I lost that computer, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill you, and they're gonna kill anyone else that might—
Alright, maybe the voice changer wasn't that bad. Please turn it back on. So they form an unexpected alliance to try and fool the Darknet guys into not catching on to what happened with the laptop.
You know what? Send the link.
Sorry, that's ridiculous.
Who's that?
Oh my god, it's about time. Hey, do you guys want to see me hit the fattest dab right now? Oh!
Mephiles.
Come on, Mephiles. Are you sneaky little bastard? He's playing.
This is just like that movie Unfriended. Now the dark web dudes join the call to show them this very spooky YouTube video that they apparently spent time making and editing just for them. Oh wow, they edit that too? Oh no, watch out for the static man! Mephiles convinces Amaya to head down to his place, and as soon as she gets on the subway and loses her Wi-Fi connection, he seizes the opportunity to tell his friends what's going on.
Hang up the phone, Nori!
I'm not. I'm gonna call the police right now.
Calm down, just give me one more second, please. Just give me one more second. Guys, it's real. The whole thing is real.
And now suddenly they're all very trusting of him in spite of the fact that he did this whole act like 15 minutes ago only to pull the rug out from under them.
Might have happened when he didn't have connection or...
AJ, get out.
AJ, get out!
Jesus Christ, Mom. What are you...
Mom, go back to bed. I'm playing Minecraft with my friends.
So, who wants to go first? My gym teacher got fired for adding blank to the obstacle course.
Okay, now this is feeling a little too familiar to every group call I've ever been in. In between the video call with Amaya dropping in and out, the group decides to back up all of the videos on the laptop, before resuming the most awkward game of Cards Against Humanity ever played to maintain the charade that they have no idea what's going on. It's also by doing this that they perfectly recreate how every round of this game goes.
In his new action comedy, Jackie Chan must fend off ninjas while also...
Hey, Nari!
It all seems to be smooth sailing until Amaya messages Mephiles saying that the subway broke down somehow.
Hey,
yeah, no, that was a dumb question. Okay, so here's the funniest scene in the movie. The hackers go onto AJ's YouTube channel and take a bunch of out-of-context incriminating quotes from it.
Dirty water that went on, so I'm gonna pack up all my stuff, go downtown to the mall and have some fun. Go downtown to the mall and have some fun.
A storehouse of assault weapons and explosives. Weapons and explosives.
Once again, how and why are they showing them all this? Then they dial the police and play the audio, prompting them to storm AJ's house.
AJ, you need to...
AJ,
and then they load up an MP3 file of a shotgun reloading sound and play it over his speakers. And so they... Yeah, how did they not hear the other guys in the call screaming if it was that loud? And to show off even more of their amazing hacker skills, because this is Darknet, their next evil act has two live feeds appearing. The first of Nari at a train station, and the other Serena's mother in a hospital room, prompting her to have to choose between them.
Please don't do this. You can have me. I don't care. Just please don't. Please.
Oh, and they both die anyway, in case you're wondering. God, they're just so evil. Mephiles heads down to the subway to try and rescue Amaya, though he makes sure to leave his computer on for us because he's just thoughtful like that. With just the CEO of Anonymous left, he decides to speak directly to the hackers, proclaiming he's been recording the whole time and is going to use the evidence to cancel them on Twitter. Unfriended 2 then hits us with its biggest plot twist in that the hackers wanted them to move the money and download the videos so that they could frame them for their own crimes. Dude, that's so insane! So then Hacker Man dies, and Amaya dies probably, and then Matthias is left all by himself. But of course, the film can't end without one final jump scare. Then it hits us with its second huge plot twist, revealing that they were streaming it the whole time. Man, Twitch has just really given up on those guidelines, huh? Wait, hold on, where were the ghosts? So, moral of the story, don't steal things? But wait, if the FBI really was watching everyone's webcams, then where the hell were they in this movie, huh? Upon reading some reviews for this film, I discovered that there's an alternate ending where Matthias ends up getting buried with Ryan Reynolds, which is supposedly the better of the two. But I don't know, man, how are you supposed to top this? Crazy taxi! And then on top of that, the DVD release added another 2 alternate endings. The first of which has Amaya and Matthias actually meeting up at the end, and despite getting pranked again by the hackers, the audience votes to let them live. And that's it. That's a surprisingly happy ending. And then finally, there's one where Matthias ends up in the same building from the vlogs earlier and finds a gun on the ground, with another vote appearing to decide whether he will play a solo round of Russian roulette. Yeah, this one is lame. I'm really not quite sure why they did this though. Like, did they think people were gonna want to see this movie more than once just to get a slightly different, terrible ending for the characters? I do think they had the right idea by ditching the supernatural elements and the whole the glitch just typed thing. But if you're gonna try for a more realistic and grounded attempt at the same premise, then why present such a cartoonishly exaggerated interpretation of computer hackers? Was definitely an improvement on the first one though, but let's be honest, what isn't? Still feels like it was written by someone who played Watch Dogs once and that's their entire impression of what computer hackers are.
Do we even know who is this 4chan?
The decision to make the cast not absolute pieces of shit this time round was definitely for the better, since it was actually kind of sad seeing them get picked off one by one just because Matthias couldn't be bothered to pay $100. The acting was a lot more believable too, and certainly better than its predecessor, aside from a few select lines.
Like rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off.
I think it would have been a lot more effective in the horror had they not gone absolutely crazy with the static and glitch effects whenever the hackers were on screen. I get what they were going for with trying to make them look more intimidating by obscuring their appearance, but I couldn't help but question why the cameras only glitched out when they were in the frame. What, is their pure hacking presence just too much for the computer to handle? Let me just say, I am very glad I watched this movie on my laptop, because if I had seen this in a theater, I would have wanted my money back. Dude, this is Darknet! I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Once again, since Dark Web was made on such a small budget, it was practically impossible for it to have flopped unless it, like, didn't release at all. And considering that this one only came out in 2018, I doubt we've seen the last of this franchise. I'm pretty confident guessing that a third will be announced relatively soon if they've been working on one. But believe me, I can wait until that day comes. There's no rush, guys, okay? Wanted to give a special shout out to this month's top Patreon donators. Jake, Nightcore Games, Jules Lee, Nebby, Pineapple Monster, Ender Pigman 9, Gulag, Sergio, Just Some Random Guy, and Primal. Just remember, make sure that webcam is off, or Matthias is gonna steal your laptop.